Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Schalke career mode. In the previous episode, we made two new additional signings within the team in Lenny Euro and the superstar from PSG who's just won the Champions League in Dubai. And now in this episode here, we have got the start on the Champions League campaign again. The trophy that we're missing out, and hopefully we can win and secure this rebuild to be completed. We start off against Lyon here with Cologne straight after, then a big game against our rivals against Bayern, and then to end it on another highlight against AC Monaco right at the end of hopefully a very decent month if the games go away. Now, looking at the comment sections below, ladies and gentlemen, I did see some suggested comments about a couple of the defenders here. I'm going to go into the one now, and one goes, and I'm going to start off here with Lenny, Euro, and Dragovic because they're right here. Just want to get them a bit more defensive, and I think that's what people want to do with the pace and also the defensive work. So go on, stop it. So the acceleration, the defensive awareness, the reaction goes up, the strength, exactly the same. And now for Dragovic, the sprint speed goes up, and the defensive awareness goes up with the strength as well. I think he needs a bit more because acceleration is a little bit higher than his sprint speed, and kind of vice versa for Euro. His sprint speed is massive, but acceleration isn't the best. Whilst we're on this screen as well, with some of the talks with Job and Firm to kind of control them and grow them up in the pace region, but also defensively. So that's why I've gone for the wide half here to increase his pace here. His interception, because of course is a DA, that's his main role to intercept the ball and get the ball moving upfield. Hence why the agility, reactions, and ball control is there. And the same with Joe, really, but this one's got a holding midfielder just to get that sprint speed up a little bit. I could do the acceleration, but I just want to focus on the sprint speed at the moment with the long passing and going forward with the shot power and defensive awareness. I think that's going to be a-okay. And the rest of the players, I'm going to just get the basic ones. To be honest with you, that's going to get the more increased value inside forward right there for Quenda. And the people like that, I feel like he definitely needs it because his needs is shooting a little bit higher. Hence, though, we go into our first game here against Lyon in the 31st here. So let's get into it right here in the campaign of the Champions League here. So match day right away. Considering it's a first game here, I'm going to rotate a little bit team here. I'm going to go with Henriquez in for probably Douay here. Give Douay a little bit of a rest in the highlight game as we have got Bayern around the corner and another game just before that. I'm going to get Gills in here, and I did see someone as well. Do not worry, I did not forget actually starting sometimes Hume here over Reed, which I'm going to do this game here. I want to see what he's a little bit about here. And Hansen goes in for, I think, Joba as well. So Hansen and Thuram, or Thuram as the people pronounce it, is going to start in this highlight game against the OL Stadium against Lyon here. Can we kick off with a result here in this episode today? Hopefully we can. Let's get into it. So here we are then. Let's see how this game gets on. One of the signings is not on the pitch here today, but one is in Lenny Euro, and hopefully he can increase defensive strength at the back. There's one thing I need to change up here is Thuram not on corners. I mean, a 6'3" player, I don't really want to be there. I'm going to give to Gills, who hasn't got bad actual stats in terms of this region here. Goes into the box here. Can I do it? Goes back to Gills it. Gills going for the return passes and number 3. Oh! And what a goal that would have been, I think, for Hugh for his debut goal. Comes off the ricochet of the post. Unlucky right there. Corner kick for Lyon though. But what a goal that would have been for number 3. It goes wide. Enrique is looking to step up a little bit more this season as the rotational winger of the new signing. Gills having a good game so far. Just intercepted that. Was going to better play it, but the actual play is ended. But it falls down into Lyon again. And obviously, well, of course, we haven't got a weaker side here. We've had the better chance. Marcus Leonardo there. Sorry, I mean, not a bad team here, Lyon. Going for a shot here. Oh, wow. A thunderbolt there from the Brazilian. And Van Bruggen could not save that one there. And this is the start of a potential curse in the Champions League. What a strike that is from the Brazilian. You can't really say that. 40 minute and Lyon again on the counter-attack here. And the fans again are around him here with the kind of the Iceland chant back in the day. But here comes Marcus Leonardo again. And then Euro finally gets in front of him and counts that out. Are we going to get a chance in? No, this is all Lyon here. This is not the best start here of this episode. What was that wide? Of all people, Henriquez is there. And we couldn't do anything with it. But we have got a free kick outside the box here, which can be a bit of a hit and miss for you. I mean, we're needing Cuckoo, and he's on the pitch here. 83 kicks. He has been subbed on. Could try and go for something here, but be a hard one. I'm going to try and green time, ladies and gentlemen, to increase my chances here. Can we get it off? And well then, Well, no, we'll be doing that again, won't we? There's one thing I would like to see in the new EA 26, which is around the corner in September, I do believe, is the free kicks to be a little bit better from more long range. A bit more easier to do, so odd. And we go here, and Hansen, that is enough. But like I said, it's all been Leon. And again, we could be looking at one of our first losses of the season here, if it stays like this. Brian Gill. Hansen can't get in front of it, does get it, but then we go again. And it actually goes back to the advantage, which is a bit frustrating, because they are going to continue on with this counter-attacking highlight play here. And decided to go short. There we go, please. Oh, it's a good header. And Arba Vinicius pits it wide. We have got a corner kick in the 79th minute, and Quenda is on this one. Can we potentially just get a point here to kick off the group stage in the Champions League? Ball goes up high. Dragos has scored a header before. It falls into the back post, but Hansen's not there. And unfortunately, with Hansen just missing out and not getting bouncing on it like a cheater, not getting in front of it in time, we do pick up one of our first losses. And it is like Leon are doing the Iceland celebration here, which is, to be honest, the first time in EA 25 I've actually seen this happen. This is a brand new highlight here, and fair enough. I mean, it's pretty cool, to be quite honest. But regardless of that, I'm getting distracted. Not the best performance from us right there on the rotation. We lose to Leon to kick off a poor Champions League run. So I'm not massively worried about that, to be honest. It was the first game and the new campaign in the Champions League. We can take 1-0, to be honest with you. But like I said, I'm a bit concerned there. We didn't get any highlight chances. The best chance was that, I believe, our number 3 with the overhead kick. Obviously, did not get it in, but it did come off the ricochet off the post. But it is what it is. It was like Van Bruggen's on to an 85, which is nice to see. Again, more rotation with the team 95, thinking, well, you should be playing more of the main team here, coming off of that loss. But of course, after this game, we have got Bayern, and I want to rest some legs for the likes of Due and Kun as well. And I think Ivan Toney is going to jump in for Costa Leis here, and I think Bernal is in for Thuram. Just want to rotate the team as much as possible. And you know what? I'm going to get Fleck in his debut game here against Van Bruggen. So here we get on. A lot of the more main teams playing here, but we have got some rotation as well. We have as well got in Cuckoo as the cam, which we of the captain, sorry. So I'm probably going to give it to, I feel like Dragkovic is a guy that could probably be a good captain in the centre-back row. So I'm going to give it to him here. But come on, we need to bounce back from that Champions League defeat against Leon. Can we do against Cologne away here on the 19th of September? Let's get into it. So here we have it then. Some more familiarised players like Reed back in the starting over of a Hume in the right back row. They actually scored, like I said here, but Schalke have got the solo run here. And what can we do from this? Ivan Toney is there. Ivan Toney going to go on his own here. Ivan Toney should be banging this, and it is. It's his second of the goal in the Schalke colours there. Second of the season. Number 23. He's back at top flight football. And this is more like a cross-entry for Schalke here. And I believe this is Job here. And Job trying to find Quenda. Can Quenda head it down there to Due? Due does! And Due's got the goal! It's his first for Schalke. He cost a bit of wedge. But from that right there, seems like it's worth it so far. Well done to one of the highest prospects in world football with Lamine Yamal. Well bloody done indeed. He's got that technical as well, which is very nice. And we can play through Tony here. Can we get the return pass? We do with Due. And Due, can he go through? It's a good save, but Quenda's on the rebound, but he hits the side netting. Should have been free. Disappointed with the attack there. All three of them really well. Actually, to be fair, Tony did his job, but Due and Quenda had a bit of a bear there. Should be free. Playing through to Indiri and off to Worley. That strength, that presence is all right. And they've actually left out for a throw-in, but it's ideal because it's actually cancelled out. The highlight here, long cross opportunity for Schalke. And around the 74th minute here, can we get the head down here? We can. It goes into Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney! Oh, it's a good finish from Toney. On the half volley. And it's a double for Toney here. 2 games, 3 goals for the English striker, the former Brentford man. He went for the Saudi, for the wedge, for the coin, for the dollar, for the euro, however you want to say it. Has a turn back to top flight. He's got 3 goals in 2 games. Very impressive here. For someone quite cheap in the last minute. He's stepping up Dragkovic here. Can't get across, but Fleck in there. Good save from the rotational goalkeeper. That's what you want to see there. Incredible save. Well done indeed. Job. Going to try and unleash Dewey on this wing here. See what he's all about. Cuts inside. Dewey on his own. Ooh, and that's a good challenge, to be fair. And that will wrap it up there. That's a lot better there. 3-0 away against Cologne. And that's the confidence boost we need on the bench, on the reserves, and in the starting 11 to face the mighty German giants in Bayern Munich. Well, really, we're the German giants at the moment. Back-to-back Bundesliga winners. However, though, Bayern is Bayern. They have won the most in history in that competition. And we've got to go into that game as champions and give them a good game and hopefully walk away with 3 points. Now, that would be huge, even early stage of the season. But Ivan Toney, man of the match, doing it with his first goal for the club as well. A good performance from Schalke. So here it is. The biggie has arrived. Bayern Munich versus Schalke. New message from Ivan Toney. He's probably asking to be playing green. Where was the team from? In general, that means it will be on the bench against Bayern. And sadly, as much as Ivan Toney's been brilliant, we cannot push out Costello. So I'm going to be a bit rude there. It's better for the team if someone else starts today. This isn't all about you, you know. Bit harsh on, I mean, if I had my own saying, I probably wouldn't word it like that. But we cannot drop for the captain, the main man, the best number 9 in world football in Costello. It'd be very silly if we did. Reed's actually gone to an 18 now, which is a good bit of rotation for Hume, a bit more competition in that sense. I'm actually going to take Gills out and get Hume for the rotation in that sense, as he's a very good right back indeed. I could play right back and left back right there. But the rest of the team, nothing is going to change here. Job and Thuram lead the DM rows with Kun, Wender, Postles, Due, Osterwood, Drago, Euro, Reed, and Van Bruggen, the man in the net to lead the charge against the mighty Bayern. Can we win on full 90 minutes here? The main game on this episode. Let's get it on at the Valens Arena. Alright, so here we have it then, Schalke versus Bayern Munich. I think the last time we played these, we absolutely dominated them. So they'll be looking for some revenge here from, I believe, the Super Cup. And that's the man right there. Wishing him a speedy recovery in real life after a horrible injury. Horrible injury in real life. Not the best. Oh, Nori here, obviously signed to Manchester City in real life. But at Bayern Munich for this one. Thuram, well done. Just going to go and start again there. Ooh, that's a bit of an audacious pass, but it has worked out. Osterwood should be able to dink it over the top to Job. Job, well done. Thuram in Kun, waiting for that weighted pass. He gets it to Dewey. Dewey here now. Cuts inside. I can see Quendo on that far side. Can he play it through? Oh, it's unbelievable. Can he get underneath? Oh, what a ball that was from Quendo. Good save. But a good start from Schalke. Maybe I should have gone for the old Dinkaroonie, but I thought with the low German I could just push it underneath the goalkeeper. I cannot take away that pass from Quenda. What a pass that was. Helena here. Linked to returning back to the Premier League, and that's Joe there. And that's what people like to see. Him doing the defensive work and doing a bit of attacking work as well. Give it into Kern here. Overlapping run there from Reed. He's been incredible. Back post is on. Postles is there. Can't get it down though. Unlucky. Leroy Sané. Speed on that man. Osterwood is there. Good pass into Dewey. Dewey. Twisting and turning, but that strength as well is very nice. Can we get over across? We can, and there it is. And that is why we have got Dewey. He can run into that dangerous angle. Kind of not what Brian Gittins does. Work it across the pitch like we wanted to do. Like the comments want to see, both wingers involved, the whole attack involved. And that is a perfect example. Kun goes out wide to Dewey. Dewey cuts back inside to Costello. And he just lays it off in a better position. First time to Quenda. Gets on that right foot. And I said it in the previous episode, I feel like this individual who's just scored in Quenda is going to have an incredible season. And he's just showcased it today against the mighty German giants in Bayern Munich. 25 minutes in now though, and we take the lead. But can we hold on to this lead and get the cushion, as I like to say, and secure 3 points at home at the Valens Arena against Bayern Munich? They go inside. A Harry Kane here must be pushing age now into a fourth season. Martin, good ball to the back post. It swings there to Al Nouri. And a Seco there. First time shot, and Van Bruggen has to force a save from a good shot from Jamel Mussoleo. Leroy Sané here, the number 10. Plays it short to Malero there. We get it out here. Oh, it's actually felt quite nice for us. And Kun is all on his own here. And Kun, they've backed off him. And he will get the speed here. Can he keep going? I can see Doué. Can Doué get across? Doué! It's a good save from Erbig. Must be an academy player. Haven't not heard of him before, even in real life. Bit of a hard one, I think, for Doué. Just maybe didn't expect the pass. Didn't get the power generated. Maybe I'm just being a bit too soft and probably should have scored, to be honest. Going in the Drago. Such a threat in the air. Always wins it. But couldn't today. Should have made it 2, though. Should have just gone alone maybe with Kun, but I couldn't believe. Also, we got a bit fortunate right there, and I think maybe the AI just kind of glitched or blipped out and just gave him the room to run. And Sané's running through it. Austin really tried to get hold of him, but couldn't do it. Hard match up there. Goes into Harry Kane. Good save from Brad, but the follow-up there from Malero. It's 1-1 just before the break, and the Spaniard gets the goal. I'm frustrated at myself because perhaps maybe I should have just gone along with Kun, but I think people want to blame me to just give it across to Doué. Maybe I should have given it earlier. Maybe I should have given him a touch. But regardless of that, though, it's one of them goals, a rebound of goals. If I was in the new FIFA, we 26, whatever it's called, it wouldn't have happened. But it goes in. Into the second half, no after that goal, and nothing really happened after the 42 minutes, to be honest. It was just a lot of possession play from us. And that was that, the whistle blown, so I just went right into the second half straight away. But no change for myself here. I don't think I really need to. I think it was just a blip goal, to be honest. Do we get it into Costa, who's, I would say, he's been kind of quiet, but he hasn't. He's gone round that player very nice. And here he is here with the strength as well. But I don't know, he just gets it off. I was looking for Doué outside the box again. Couldn't do it though. Polina. Leroy Sané. It's a bit of mismatches here. After where he is getting beaten quite a lot by the pace of Leroy Sané, who in his prime was one of the quickest players on the pitch. Monero into Harry Kane. Another bit of play this from Bayern. Stepping up a lot more from the Super Cup. Harry Kane, that should be ours, winner from Euro. New signed as well there. Maguire wide. Can get a bit fortunate there though. Inside. Little dink there to Quenda. Cannot get it down though. Bit of a risky pass. There he is again there. And I think Osterwilde might have to go off it because he's getting battered on this wing. Well, from Dragos, he covers him out there, and that's enough. That will be enough. And I think we need to make some changes here. I think Osterwilde needs to come off. He's getting battered on that wing. Already there was a free change I can see in Cuckoo Banal, and Hugh comes on for Kun Burnham, and of course Osterwilde, who has been struggling. Let's see if this dynamic triple change can try to change this game and secure us 3 points here. Big game this for Nkuku's rotational. Let's see what he can do. Gonna get that overlapping run. We can see it there. It's gonna be late, but it gets off with Reed. And Reed has got a chance here. Reed going for the shots here. Looks that top left. But Erbig does well. We're seeing that Reed is so powerful going forward on the overlapping runs, and that's why I don't really put it past him to go for the shot there. Dragovic. They make 3 positions here. Leroy Sané. Well done from Dragovic. Incredible. What an incredible player we got here. Cuts inside. Now we're looking for Costellet, but it isn't massively opening up here. Now it is right down the centre there. Quenda over tap and run there. Over the top it is in. Quenda! It's him again. And it's finally opened up. Costellet with the perfect LBY just to dink it over the top of the long ball. And it falls to our number 7 again. What an over-top ball that is. We've worked it and weighted it beautifully. And I think from that, he's going to come off because he's absolutely battered on the half stomach. Henriquez comes in on the opposite side. And that is enough. Good finish. Honestly, I'm surprised that Sylvie isn't going to come on in the right wing, as he is the rotational right winger in this team. But we'll take it. Costellet does well, though. Does very well. Can he do it again? A deja vu about Henriquez this time. Can't do it. Oh, that was... Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there, but I didn't, to be honest. I didn't expect the RB there. Just wanted a normal back pass. Didn't expect to get the ball. Don't know what happened there. That should be ours, surely. Oh, Lenny always had a bit of a mare there. Oh, Bree, look at that. That just shows how good he is. Unbelievable. And Cuckoo's on the run there. And we time it. That's a fantastic run from Costellet and then Cuckoo. But can he kill the game? And he can. The captain, of course. Mr. Fantastic. The Greek freak. has demolished Bayern. What a pass from Nkunku. What a pass. Just tapping the LB button and pressing the Y just at the right time, just to beat the defensive line. Nkunku's been fantastic since he's come, and Costa there's a goal and assist today. He can't run it, but it goes back to his old position in right back into rotation just to hold off and potentially his clean sheet. But a good through ball there. And do not give that man front on goal, as he will batter it in the back of the net. So a fantastic display once again from Schalke. Going to bring him down there, Jamal Musiala. Bring him down that way, and he will take the book in there. In the 90th minute. We want to try and keep the clean sheet. Oh, what do I keep saying clean sheet? Well, what? I keep forgetting they scored, to be honest. It just came out of nowhere, really. Without no rebound. But that should be it. We could have got a 4-3 on the counter-attack, but it doesn't matter. We have got 3 points once again against the mighty Bayern Munich. We might have lost that game, yes, in the first one of the Champions League, but after that, in the league, we are looking very dominant this season so far with these new signings. And again, who else steps up on the big occasion? Wender and Costa, them two are looking frightening this season. We will take a 3-1 over Bayern at home every day of the week. 3 points against the Beasts in Munich. We'll take it. And to wrap it up here, we have got Schalke versus Monaco. Now, considering we lost the first game here, I am actually going to probably play this game on the highlights still, but with the main team. We got a message from Ivy Tonia. I was disappointed you let me out, boss. I'm just going to say I have to rotate the squad. Of course I have to. And that means I'm probably not going to play in... I'm not too sure. Maybe... No, I'll keep Costa. I'm going to play with the main team here. Like I said, I want to try and get finally a result in the Champions League group stage after losing that first one in the first game of this episode. So we have to bounce back right here. So hopefully with the main team, Dragovic in 84. I mean, to be honest, I don't blame him. From that game he just had, incredible. Very good indeed. But can we get it on the highlight win here to round up this episode? Let's get into it. So here we have the main team now against the French Monaco here. Let's see how we get on this one here. Hopefully picking up our first win in the Champions League in Season 4. But it starts off with a Monaco corner here. And how are they going to do this one? Ball gets whipped into the box there. Osterwilder, that should be yours with that presence, that physicality, and that height. Should be easy. Oh, but they have got a penalty here. AC Monaco have got a penalty here with Moses Keane, the Italian, against Van Bruggen here. There's a save from Van Bruggen. He's done it again. And we kind of get that ball out. And now we finally get a chance, but it's not in the most... Well, it's not the best chance, is it? Let's be realistic. We're still going to go short, I feel like. That'll do. Dewey on the ball here. We'll see. When the Champions League with PSG, you expect him to do something well here. Thuram getting pushed off here. Oh, not the best from Thuram. We did hold him up the ball there, but it wasn't the best from him, was it? Monaco in the 42nd minute now. Again, no really clear-cut chances from Schalke from both games so far. And if anything, really, if it wasn't for our goalkeeper, we'd be 1-0 down. Well, that's poor. I was going to say, there's how many bodies do we want there? About 5? Blue shirts there, trying to get one man off the ball. He's not messy. That's a bit lucky there, but we'll take it. Across there's good hold-up play. I'll do. Another quick little feat there from myself. We're going to go wide there. Still the counter-attacking opportunity here. Across there is one, so it's a good ball into the box, but he's not. Oh, and it's a lost ball. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. And now finally we get a counter-attacking here. It looks like the left-hand side is the more promising here. With Dewey. Can we get it off there with Job? Oh, that's poor from Job. Very poor from Job. Needs to be better there. 58th minute now. And we do get the chance. Costa is in the box there. Can we get it over from Job? That's a lot better. So look, we waited, and there it is. There it is. What a ball from Job. A lot better than Costa. Didn't know he had that in his locker with a backflip, but a good half volley in the right-hand side. But he get another penalty here. What is going on? It can't Van Bruggen make it 2-2 on the pen spot here. Moses Keane stepping up again. And no, he pits it on the right-hand side, and it's 1-1. That's frustrating. 71st minute now, though. Against AC Monaco. What can we do from this one? It's a boy wide there to Dewey. And Dewey does well. Lovely play this. Quenda again gets in the Costas on the quick touch there, but couldn't get into the bottom left. And they get another penalty. Are you taking the mick here? I cannot believe it. What is going on here? So unfortunate. Van Bruggen, nah, he guesses the right way, but he doesn't go top right. I can't believe it. And they're going to be through again. Wow. Did not expect this. In the last game of this episode, we've been absolutely robbed with the highlight games here. But this is what I was on about in the previous episode. That anything can happen in the highlights here. Kane. Back into Brobby there. Brobby lays it off. And he orders well. We do get a bit of luck on the counter-attack glitch. It's got to count this. Ivan Toney. Can he lay it off perfectly? Toney here. Ivan Toney. Oh, I just need that ever touch and he would have scored. But again, the Champions League at the moment isn't going our way. 2 games played and 2 losses. Getting a bit worried now. I mean, that's not what we like to see. It just means now in the next games where we should have picked up 2 wins against probably the lower teams in this group stage. We need to batter the next teams really on goal difference, because obviously, of course, them 2 teams have got to play each other, I feel like still. But not a good start. We've been robbed by the penalties. So ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode. And as you can see with the Bundesliga, it is all going lovely there. 5 games and 5 wins. Undefeated with 5 points already cleared from Dortmund and Leipzig, which is very nice. Also, of course, with the Super Cup, we've won that one already. DP Portugal. We've still got Borussia Dortmund in the round 2. Wow, what a tough game that's going to be in the near future. But Champions League is what I want to talk about here. I mean, 34th at the moment is not very good, is it? Very poor so far. I'm not sure who we got next. I don't know how we potentially check that. I'll have to have a look off camera. But that's not that good. Maybe I can just quickly have a look on the left-hand side here, who we've got next, to be honest. I could probably just go on the calendar, which will probably be a lot easier to. I'm making it hard for myself, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go to the calendar into October. So, of course, we have got Roma very soon, which is a boy with Real Madrid and Fenerbahce. I mean, it's going to get quite hard in this massive league table, but we need to pick up some results here, because at the moment, we are 2 games in and 2 losses. Regardless of that, though, a very good episode in terms of the Bundesliga, but the Champions League isn't going away so far. So if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.